All right, so once again, my name is Jose Trujillo, and I'm coming to you from my art studio. And I want to talk to you guys about something that I've seen so many artists miss. And this is that when they're gonna do a show or they're gonna go create an art show or whatever, um, especially an art show. I used to see it more often because I used to know artists here and there. But when you're creating an art show, let's say you're gonna have an art show or whatever, give them a reason to give people a reason to show up. Many times we go under the assumption that if we build it, they will come. You know, sort of like the baseball. Was it a baseball movie? I don't know. I think it was a baseball movie. Uh, if you build it, they will come. Most times that doesn't happen. It doesn't work that way, and I failed miserably at that with other people. I failed by myself when I was starting out, and then I failed with other people trying to convince them because I didn't have the courage to say no. It's not going to fly that way, and just kind of being overpowered by other artists who are like, no, you know what? We're just gonna do our best. It's gonna be nice, and people are gonna buy, and they're gonna come. Not only they're gonna come, but we're gonna sell out. Kind of leaving it to chance. And if you play this game long enough, chance doesn't have much equation on this. You know, you have to prepare yourself. So. Or it doesn't have part in the equation is what I'm trying to say. So give people a reason, right, to show up. If you're gonna have an art show, make sure that you do something. I don't know. I can't think for you because there's thousands of things that you can do. But maybe it's time to just to write something down or see what else people are doing in their shows or on their gallery exhibit and their website and their little store or whatever, and see what's going on, what's working, what are people telling collectors out there, or client based or whatever. Well, it doesn't have to be just the art industry. It can be other industries where you can adapt. What is the person selling furniture? What is the person selling music? What are they doing? What is the car lot doing? I know it's like, well, car lot, come on. No, what are they doing? They're doing something, right? You got to pay attention to these kinds of things. Anyways, give people a reason, right, to visit you, to show up. Here's something where you can take it just slightly higher, okay? Give people a compelling reason to come and visit you, to come and visit your website or your e-commerce, whatever it is, or your any type of platform, your Instagram account, your Facebook, your your art studio, your open studio. There's a lot of that going on. Open studios in all major cities and not major cities in the U.S. A lot of artists get together and they have this. It's a community thing, right? Especially happens in downtowns, where I think it's like once a month artists do an open studio. Don't just open your studio. Prepare the ground. It's like planting. First, you have to prepare the ground, right? You go and you prepare the ground, and then you prepare it again, and then you put the water and this and that, the soil and the seed, and you don't just go to any ground and just throw the seed and see what happens. Expect fruit back, right? It doesn't happen that way. I know you guys know, but I'm just it's worth saying. So give people a compelling reason. I don't know. There's many ways, and like I said, don't just adapt from the industry, because if other artists may be doing it, it might not work for you because you might not know the full story, as I've said in other videos. You might not know the full story, so sometimes it looks like an artist. This has happened to me. Sometimes when I was first starting out, it looked like artists were like, "Oh, that's so easy. Look, the guy just looked like he just brought a band, or I don't know, or a musician, a pianist, and then people flocked in." But you don't know that the gallery might have had a huge client list, collector list, and they told him they were going to, I don't know, treat him to something, a free dinner or something, that they did a deal with a local restaurant, that kind of stuff. So pay attention to that kind of stuff. You have to, because it's your, if it's your business, you got to pay attention to all those things. They're really the magic when you're gaining momentum. They really are. You don't just build it and they come. And if it happens to you, well, you're blessed. But it doesn't happen for most people. For most people, they need all sorts. They need the help from the gods. You know, they need all this help. They need media. They need this. They need Facebook's advertisement. They need all this stuff. And you have to give them a compelling reason, not just shouting out. Shouting out is the main thing. A lot of people don't believe it, but it's the main thing. It really is. If you have something good, it's the main thing. But the compelling reason has to go beyond your work. And I know many artists don't like to hear this, and they get upset and they go, "Well, my artwork is sufficient." It's not. It's not. We live. This is what most artists don't understand. Whether you're a musician or a painter, we live in a crowded world, and it's loud, and everyone is shouting. So you really have to create an angle and a compelling reason for people to listen to you. Because everyone is shouting. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, everyone is just shouting and not really bringing much value. So you have to find a way how you're going to give people value so that they can say, "Oh, okay, I'll go to you. I'll visit your show." There's a compelling reason. It's not just the reason. Try to go for the compelling reason. So at least you'll land. At the very least, you'll land in a reason. In any type of reason for people to visit your venue or your platform, whatever you're trying to do. My name is Jose Trujillo. I hope I brought some value to you guys. And again, keep going the journey. I'm going the journey, and it's been awesome. And I'm just I'm eager to learn more and to share whatever I'm learning with you guys. So take care. Okay, till next time.